apparently I was muted, so we didn't get to catch that lovely intro, so I hope the captions did it justice, but I guess to reiterate, hi, welcome to Game Master Monday. Things occasionally just go wrong on streams, that just happens around here. Adds to the charm. My name's Jenny, I'll be kind of running the stream, but Kyle here, I keep pointing the wrong direction, Kyle here is the one who's going to be in charge of our game, our lore, and our story today. He's going to be our little dungeon master. To reiterate, I'll be playing a little character named Senna von Tassel. She's sort of like a college student, just studying when something kind of happens in our little universe today. And we'll go ahead and go down to Mare. All right. And lastly, our friend second to lastly, our friend Tanlynn. I'm excited too, let me tell you. And then lastly, our good friend Kyle. Is audio still not here? Hang on, because I can hear everybody just fine. Bizarre. Let me see if I can fix that somehow.
Oh, that's my.
Might need to do.
I don't know if that fixes anything, but let's try that from the top. Can everyone be heard now? Let's see.
Do we need to do a sound off?
Yeah, let's do a quick sound off. Dusty, go for it.
Hi, I'm going for it.
Mare?
I'm here.
I am Mare.
And then Tanlynn?
Oh.
I was muted. Hi. Little jump scare.
That's the opposite of what we want, Tanlynn. Jeez.
Sorry, I got
My heart.
Oh goodness, it sounds like everybody says we have sound now, so that's 5 jump scares off my lifespan. Wowie.
I can be heard, yeah.
Yeah, this is a stream exclusively for folks who can read captions, I guess.
The accessibility of it all.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I guess from the top here, I guess we'll have to reintroduce ourselves all over again. Wow. You know, sometimes when it rains, it pours, but that's okay. We just move on anyways. The game is still going to be fun, regardless of our little tech difficulties at the start. So, I've introduced myself like 3 times now. I don't know if I need to do so again, but Dusty, once more, with wild abandon.
I'm Dusty. I'm playing Chewie. We both use he, they. Maybe they were also wildly abandoned. Who can say?
That's depressing, in a way. And then Mare.
Hello there, my name's Mare, and I'm playing Nell. She, they. And up to things. Yeah.
Up to things and stuff. And then Tanlynn.
Hello. I didn't forget to unmute this time.
Good.
I'm Tanlynn. My pronouns are they, she, and I'm also playing Gwendolyn Manning. Goes by Gwen. Pronouns also they, she, he. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Hi.
Gender is a construct invented by everything. I don't know. And then Kyle.
Hello, it's me, Technomancer Kyle. Hoping that you can hear me.
I think we fixed that problem, so we're good there.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to make sure Grant said that I was heard, because Grant said everyone was heard and not me, and I was actually kind of worried. But yeah, of course, all the tech issues happen when there's a Technomancer around, and the Technomancer is not actually doing any Technomancy, so that sounds about right.
What can you do?
cry, maybe.
Maybe.
But yeah, today we are going to be doing a wonderful game using Cortex Prime, one of my favorite systems, especially for one shots and kind of like just playing around with story narratives and stuff like that. And we are going to be kind of doing some corporate espionage, dealing with some crazy world with science and magic and all that sort of good. Technomancer Kyle, love the things that I enjoy. So, yeah, we got everyone introduced, and so let's go ahead and get started. We'll begin our tale at a bar and pub known as the Treehouse that is located just on the western outskirts of Sanctuary City. It is known locally not for its prized vegetarian tenderloin that is bigger than most people's heads, but also by the fact that it is built around a singular redwood. There is a cardboard cutout stationed outside of the establishment that is an animated gopher standing guard, and inside there are many tables set up, as well as you can see the wall of the center kind of braced within the redwood itself. We move towards the kitchen and through a door that goes up into a private room, of which has a few chairs and a meeting table, as well as a old projector in the back. And when I say old projector, I mean like the ones from that literally is just light with reflection, and it has its own dry erase markers and whatnot. And there's also a computer, though it's not hooked up, that's from 40 years prior. Kind of just sitting in the corner. On the table is sitting 3 folders. And this is to be the meeting room of, well, our friends today. So, you are to go into this room. Who would be the first one who would enter?
I don't think that Gwen left. I think Gwen slept on the floor. I think Gwen's just now waking up.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Anyone else?
I feel like Senna would come in relatively early. She doesn't like being late to stuff. She usually is kind of like this person who's shows up to a dentist appointment 30 minutes before her call time, just to be just to be on time. Carrying some generic folders and manila envelopes for the case that they're working on, I guess. And then just kind of notices Gwen just on the floor you all right there? Just drums you with her foot.
Hey.
Hi.
Early morning.
Good. It's almost 11.
Yeah, sometimes just kind of gets up, brushes himself off.
Uh-huh.
Did Gwen have a blanket of sorts, or
just their little overcoat that they were just they were they obviously kind of reek of alcohol from the night before. They were just having a good time and needed a place to crash.
Yeah, and that way you're not late if you're in the meeting room.
Exactly.
Okay. Next.
Out from underneath the desk that has the ancient computer on it, in a tumble of wires and a box that rattles with who knows what's in it, Nell just kind of brushes themselves off, their hair sticking out in a bunch of different directions as if an anime character came to life, with glasses that make their eyes look a little too big, yet also really small in the middle. And they kind of sit there and they look around for something inside the box. They see the lollipop that they dropped and they pop it back into their mouth as they just start walking over and go, hi, hey, good morning.
Oh,
Good morning.
Everyone's
It's
here.
almost noon.
oh.
Yeah.
Is there like a job to do? Are we making money today? Is that what's happening?
I was looking for stuff under there. I didn't know what, but it called to me and I needed it.
I understand. Respect the grind.
Yeah. I mean,
I think almost absentmindedly, Chewie walks in holding a book and like lifting a weight. And they're gonna like see and just like, hey, everybody's here. What's going on?
Am I the only one that was thinking to go out and like get the things we actually need for this job? And like she sets like 4 things of coffee on the table.
There's a
So
job?
there is a job.
oh, I have things. Rattles the box.
Oh. I'm gonna close my book, which you all see now is upside down. Okay. Well. Yeah, obviously there's a job. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Definitely.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Does anyone know what it is, or are we waiting? And like looks
thought
at
it
the
was a
ancient
surprise.
computer as if it's gonna tell us. Then
The
she
thing has
pulls out like the insides of that computer that
What?
she has in the box.
How did you?
Back.
If you were
Yeah, I don't
asking
think
the,
that's supposed to be outside of the computer.
It wanted to though, so I helped it escape.
I'm gonna just leave that alone.
And
So
she
money.
puts it in a corner of
Job.
the box.
whatever you say,
Okay.
Magic Man.
Senna. What do we got?
Okay. Well, she would open some file folders and take a pen out of her little coat pocket. It's like, okay. She sets a picture of someone on the table. This is Jam Ao. They are a college student because who was worried that their mom recently got back from doing a round of therapy from Aegis Corp, like this weird occupational therapy thing. Jam told me in confidence that she seems much more lethargic than usual. Says their mother wasn't wearing any jewelry, any necklace that Jam's father gave her before he passed away. And Jam wants us to look into this weird therapy thing that Aegis Corp is doing, and if at all possible, figure out where that necklace went, because we don't know where it went. They don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. Apart from that, don't really know much about what's going on here.
I was a therapist once. Not legally, but no. I did it.
Senna just kind of like looks at you and blinks like 3 times exactly.
Anyways.
Right.
So, are we looking for a person or a necklace? It's unclear.
Oh no, the person's fine. I mean, well, not fine, but like,
Is
she's
the necklace a person?
Is
just silently
there a
just.
person in the necklace? She flips open the book to another page, like a little notepad, and just writes a bunch of question marks and happy faces.
She's not wearing glasses, but if she would obviously push them up on top of her forehead and pinch her eyebrows, but she does not have glasses, so she just kind of pinches her eyebrows.
I mean, I once encountered a necklace that did have a person trapped in it. It sold for really well. You'd be surprised.
I
Is
feel
that who
like
your therapy was for?
It's not what it was for.
Okay.
Most of my work kind of like goes together, and yeah, I like to keep it fast and loose.
I feel like
I'm
that
just-
violates some kind of convention.
I'm just gonna nod like I understand.
So, but yeah, going through the folders that has the information, you do have some very light information. Jam is a marketing student at Sanctuary University. and just kind of like validating that is a student, and their mother, Indy, is the one who went through occupational therapy and now is super lethargic and not, having a great time, and doesn't have their jewelry anymore. You have a picture of the necklace. It is a silver chain with a golden flower and ruby petals. You also have a little bit of information on Aegis Corp. Specifically, you know that its CEO, Ventus, is a dragon. Very out about that and kind of like, this is my place. The corporation itself is known as kind of like a middle management company. Its entire focus is moving people around to the jobs that they want, and buying other corporations and ripping those parts to stuff in places that makes maximum profits. And you are also aware that Jam is going to be coming up, but before that happens, the barkeep, Barry, opens the door just a slight, pokes his head in, and just, do you all need anything to drink? Food?
Yes.
I glance at the 4 coffees that I brought, and I glance over at you, like, okay, sure, fine.
Well, I'll
Food,
take
probably.
the coffee, but I'll also, put a little extra in it.
Food? You're gonna put food in your coffee?
Maybe.
I guess. I mean, if you want to get all the caffeine in one, okay. No, okay, yeah. You were a therapist. I should trust you.
Hey, you should trust me. That's true.
Do you have toast, whole grain, and fresh squeezed orange juice?
Toast, whole grain, fresh squeezed orange juice. Sure.
Do you have
Thank you.
toast no grain?
Whole.
No, for me.
Ah.
I can see what we got.
Okay. That'd be cool.
Okay. Yeah. Shut the door and
Nell moves over to the coffee that was brought in and has that, and then just opens the lid and is waiting for the orange juice to arrive.
You gotta... Okay, you know what? I've just stopped questioning the things that you do.
I don't have many answers. I gotta do better about that.
Nah, answers make things. It's more work than it's worth. You just tell them what it is, and it's fine.
Yeah. You answer something and it makes it more complicated, and then you have another question and it just keeps going on. It's kind of exciting.
Yeah. Just do what you do. It doesn't matter either way.
She starts
I see no problem with it.
pulling out some of the things that she has and is just like trying to like tinker them together.
Yeah, we can make this work.
Yeah.
Not about 5 minutes goes by before the door opens again, and you see a person holding a tray with a bread, orange juice, etc., more coffee, and they just kind of like, hi, I'm Jam, and I was told to bring this up.
Oh, hi, Jam.
We were just
Jam with
talking
the
about you.
toast.
Yeah, I was coming in to find you all, and then they just told me since I was gonna be walking past the kitchen, I should just take it up.
Oh, Barry.
Gotta get that berry guy.
So, you're gonna help me and my mom?
That is the plan.
You're that Jam. Okay, that makes sense. We were just...
Yeah.
It's like we were just talking about you.
You were? I mean, I guess I can't be that surprised.
I guess it's in... they're going to pick up one of the folders upside down. Yeah. We're looking for the necklace that has your mom in it. Is that right?
I hope my mom's... Well, my mom is physically at home, staring at a wall.
Why?
But
What? Is that where the necklace is?
No, I checked. I did check. I don't know if Aegis Corp has the necklace or not. She went there with it and she never takes it off, and then she came back without it, and so like it might have happened there or something, but I mean she has been lethargic, and they're not giving me any answers, and so I kind of reached out to Lucky, who I guess reached out to you all, and I mean I told, and I just, and I'm just so, man.
Very interesting stuff. As you can see, we're all very excited to have you and very hopeful that we can get this done for you. Just wanted to talk about your form of payment before we. I mean, obviously, we're doing this for you. This is our, our job. We'd love to do this for you. Just,
I mean, I'll pay whatever I need to pay. I guess.
Wonderful. That's what I love to hear. That's what I love to hear.
Okay.
And she's like patting them on the back, like, yeah, all right, let's figure this out for you.
Senna just like whispers over to Jam. You just gave him a blank check. That's a horrible idea.
I like whispering too.
How are you so large and yet so sneaky?
That's why you hired me.
Very true. Very true.
You gotta subvert it.
Is there anything, like, I know that they came here to give information and whatnot, and kind of help in that. Is there anything else I can do to help you with the finding things out, or?
I had a couple of questions, if you'll just indulge me for a minute here.
Yeah.
Where is this occupational therapy camp that she went to, that you said?
It's at the main office building for Aegis, down in the center of town.
Can't miss it, I
It's
guess.
like, yeah.
Is that where the dragon guy CEO is?
I don't know if that's where he would be, no.
You'll be able to tell how big of a dragon is he? Is he like, and I'm gonna like hold a hand up, like up and down variably. Is he like this big? Is he? I actually don't know.
I think the CEO Sventus is a he. But
Okay, cool.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't pay too much attention to corporate thugs like that.
But they're. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah.
Now,
sure.
the necklace in question, was there anything particularly unique about it?
It's one of a kind.
Was it one of a kind? So was it custom made? Does it have some sort of element of something
inside
to it?
of it?
I mean, the rubies I get, but it was all made by my father for my mother. He made it.
Does your father have any connection to this Aegis Corp?
No. I mean, not recently for sure, anyways, because, he's been dead for a few years now.
Oh, my condolences.
It's
About
fine.
the necklace.
Uh-huh.
Anything strange ever happened with it on?
It's never been gone before.
So, and she puts interdimensional disappearance ? On her notepad.
So
Interesting.
I'm gonna look at like the crew. Like, do we just go in, or should we do like a wellness check party?
I have a lot of friends. I might be able to find a guy who knows a little bit about the therapy occupational center, so scout it out for us. I don't know.
Okay.
And
Okay.
GM, may I roll for that or something? thing.
Heck yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm trying to remember how this works.
So, and I mean, this kind of shows a little bit of how the system works to the viewers, so that's cool. But looking at your sheet,
Yeah.
you can get one attribute, choose one of your distinctions, and choose a skill, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that normally is how that will run. So for you,
Because I was thinking about using my infamously wait, hold on. I can't read. Famously infamous. There we go.
heck yeah.
My I know a guy distinction.
Yeah, so the I know a guy distinction is you spend a PowerPoint, which everyone started with one,
Mm-hmm.
and you can introduce you can introduce that you know someone there. So you don't even need to roll anything.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah,
know
so-
a guy.
Yeah. So who's this individual you know?
Ryan, he's kind of a temp there right now. And I know him because I sold him a few puppies that I said were purebred Rottweilers, but they were actually like poodle mutt mixes. It's better that way, anyways. Like, you know, purebreds. I don't know. I don't trust the industry. Adopt, don't shop. Let's go.
Does this person
Sure.
like you?
Um,
Is the next question that I have for you.
Now, define liking somebody. There's like a mutual give and get situation going on. It's enough.
I mean, if they're still puppies, they probably like you right now.
Hey,
Until they grow up is when they will figure
is
it
when
out.
he'll know.
I mean, everybody likes puppies.
Yeah, everyone likes
Yeah.
puppies.
Okay, yeah. So, or you know them. You can go ahead and actually do the proper roll to kind of like give them a call and see how well they like you. We can do it that way.
Yeah, that sounds good. Do I roll? It's a D10 for my social?
Yeah, so you just click on your social and it should pop up a box to kind of keep track of all the dice that you're doing.
Ah, yes.
And then you also want to do probably the famously infamous as your distinction, or and then maybe your influence, since that makes the most sense to me for doing your social kind of like greet.
Did I do that right? I think I clicked. You just click on all of them and then just click
And then
click roll,
yeah,
right?
and then it should give you some things. I don't see it yet on my side. Oh, there it is. Okay,
All right.
so you rolled
Okay.
an 11, a 2, and a 2. So you choose 4 to be your total because you add 2 of those dice together, and the D12 effect die. So I'm going to interpret that as they do remember you. It's not incredibly positive. So you kind of give them a ring, and they just kind of, yeah.
Hey, Ryan, how's Snickerdoodle?
Well, had worms.
Oh, that's not great. Hey, so you work over at the corporation Aegis Corp, right?
What do you want?
Like, look, I'm just wondering. There's some like therapy, occupational stuff over there. I was just wondering what the dig is over there, man. Help me and I'll help you. You know how it always is with me, man.
You know what? That's fair. Yeah, there is occupational therapy. Anyone can sign up. It's free.
Nothing else for me, dude. Nothing else at all.
I mean, I think you should totally go and do it.
Nice. Thanks, man. You know, I'll remember this and I'll just hang out.
Remember, what a way to hang up.
Well, turning back to the group, there's
They were
therapy
helpful?
over there.
Oh,
Anything else you glean from that?
You know, sometimes some people are just really selfish. When you really gets down to brass tacks, it's just like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. So, nothing on my end. If anyone else has anything else they want to try before we just walk into place, probably.
While this has been going on, Nell has kind of, in between looking at all of the stuff in the box, kind of wandering around the room until getting over to the pages and wants to take a closer look at the picture of the necklace.
Mhm.
And may I do some silly stuff?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
Full send.
So she takes a moment. She kind of looks at it almost as if she's like scratching the quality of the gold through the picture. She rolls it a couple of times in her hands. She sniffs it incredibly loudly and deeply. And then kind of places it between her hands and rubs it a few times, looks at it, frowns, does it a little harder. And I would like to try and see if I can catch an aura off this thing.
Go ahead and make me a roll.
Okay. Also new to the system. So I think I'm gonna go with resonance.
Yep.
So I'll add resonance. That's a plus, but there you go. Oh wait. How do I make that go? Nope. I don't know what to do. All right. I
It's
now
all
have
good.
2 there. Okay, got it. All right. So resonance. I think I'm gonna use cast.
Yeah.
And do I want to use the aura, like the, ooh, this one has an aura situation? Because I'm not trying to step up an asset necessarily. I'm just trying to catch a
Well,
vibe.
Right. So right now you can still use that distinction
Okay,
because it still fits the story narratively.
beautifully.
You don't have to use any of those abilities tied to that distinction.
Okay, great. I'm going to roll physical dice because I don't know what to click over here.
That's fine. So that's a D10, a D8, and a D12 for you.
Hot dog.
And you will add 2 of the dice together and choose one of them to just be your effect die, which is how impactful it is.
All right, D10, D8, D12.
Yep.
That is a, so I rolled 1 on the D10, a 4 on the D8, and a 6 on the D12. So that's a total of 10 for my 2 that I add together.
Sure. And so which one are you choosing for your? Sorry, you said 1 on the D10.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 on the D10. I rolled a 4 on the D8.
Okay.
And then a 6 on the D12.
Okay. Cool. So on that, you will get there's definitely an aura you pick up, but it's not a positive vibe.
Do I get that from the necklace itself? The necklace in question is giving me.
I'll say that you can't distinctly tell, and it's because you rolled the 1. I could have used the 1 to kind of do some negative things, but I'm not going to do a full negative thing. I'm just going to kind of say that it's making it foggy, that you don't know if it's from the photo or if it's from the actual necklace itself.
Gotcha.
But you do feel negative energy.
After she does that, we'll say that she had done all the other things and then took the big sniff, and that was going to be her doing the aura, and she'll just go, ugh. Wait. No, it's still bad. And is trying to like figure it out, and is like kind of stink-eyeing this picture. Is like, this is bad jewelry. It's got bad all over it.
And you could tell that from the smell?
Yeah, smell it. And she hands it
No,
towards Chewie.
no.
I think we could really
No.
capitalize off this gift that you have here, my friend. I just think it's an untapped market, probably.
Isn't
Me-
that what?
I don't know if anyone wants to smell it. You can. I don't know if you can. All I know is that there's something not right about it. And I can't tell what. but I'm gonna find out. And she goes back over to the box, and then she starts pulling out a couple of different things, and will take out a couple of Ethernet cables, and is going to roll up the picture like a scroll and wrap the little Ethernet cables around it and tuck the ends into it, or like those phone, like the swirly phone cables. That's
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I'm thinking.
Mhm.
Yeah, and sticks it in there. Is like, I'm gonna take good care of this until I can figure this out. Looking very seriously at Jam.
Thank you.
We will find out what's wrong with it, and find it. Maybe, unless it doesn't want to be found. And honestly, she holds up the wire that has the picture in it. Could be better off, but we will. And looks over towards Gwyn. We will do it as we are paid to do. Looks to Gwyn for affirmation.
Just like a nod, like a winking, like, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
When you will get a text message from your contact showing you it's a very basic map of the first floor, and showing you the room where the occupational therapy is supposed to be.
Guys, maybe people aren't so selfish after all right? I may or may not have been given some access.
Okay.
To like a basic map of the floor that the therapy is on.
Oh,
Is
that's
that
handy.
am I understanding that right? Okay, cool. So, you can thank me later, but
How? Okay, so how do we want to approach? Do we want to pretend we are being like admitting ourselves, or do we want to be employees, or like I could be I saw in the movie once, like there's a guy who pretends to be a janitor and goes in and then is able to break the system and all the cameras.
now
I
that
don't know
is,
if the dragon is a camera though.
I don't. No, I wouldn't. I would hope not. I would hope not. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna look over at the box of the cables and it's like I don't know anymore.
And sometimes
All
a
right.
dragon is just
Okay,
a dragon.
buddy.
Okay.
I personally like the idea of admitting myself. I'm just gonna put that out there. My friend over the phone said something really funny about me, going there, and
Okay.
it'd be cool.
If we go in, then we can figure out what they do, and then if we figure out what they do,
Right.
then we can figure out who's trapped in the necklace.
Yeah, exactly, Chewy, exactly.
So
It's not the
Jam
model.
will look over at Cena and just like, are they always like this? Is this a normal thing?
Yeah, much to my chagrin, this is very much a normal thing.
Hey, you hired us.
I know.
Anyways, so I say maybe we start heading over that way. Figure out, make a plan on the way, probably. And Jam, I will send you a Venmo request, whatever.
Oh, okay. I'll re-download the app.
A spend mode.
Yeah. So look out for that. I'll keep track of all the financial jargon. It shouldn't really bother you. Like, we'll take care of it. It's our job.
Are you sure?
I'll see you
I
later.
can't just contact Lucky. Okay. So, you all head out, or kicking Jam out to continue talking about plan, or are you just gonna go
I
directly?
think we're
over there?
just. I think we're
Okay.
just
We're just going.
moving.
Unless you guys want to keep they're trying to make the plan up here. That was just
I feel like the
know.
plan is just to storm the castle at this point, and you know
Right?
what?
That's what I'm thinking.
You know what? Let's storm that castle. So you approach the, or rather, however you travel through the city of Sanctuary. you will eventually get to Aegis Corp's main building. It's a 4-floor building that is completely owned by them. With the gargoyles look like Sventus himself, all hang around the building.
Huh.
The entryway is like one of those rotation glass doors. There's many glass and kind of like all on the entry, and you see a lot of plants. But the entry is also just barren of people. There are no one around except for at the far end, the desk has a single woman, black hair tied in a bun behind her, and just staring and smiling at you as you enter.
Ominous.
Are we all admitting ourselves? Is this the plan, or are we?
I feel like I love the idea of this conversation happening like either right inside where the 2 sets of glass doors are, like this conversation.
Like a quick huddle right by the door.
Quick huddle right by the door as the automatic door is opening and closing over and over again.
So are we all, or should we just like split up?
Do we have any form of communication? Like a comms or something?
I assume we have like phones. I don't know if they're gonna take
You got a
those from
text
us.
message, so
Listen,
Yeah.
if they take jewelry, they might take our phones away. I don't know.
But wouldn't that be perfect if we're trying to see if they're taking jewelry, if someone wears jewelry? Like, that way we can track it somehow.
oh, could you put one of us in the necklace?
Oh, I think I can try something. In this place, she's got a box, and she just opens the box, and there's all sorts of randomness inside. And I'm trying to think, is there a way, we're in shenanigan hours, can I try to make from the random stuff in this box some sort of tracking device?
Sure. I'm always okay with that attempt.
Yeah, shenanigans.
Shenanigans, yeah.
So I would like to then use, because again, I'm gonna figure out how to roll in this doggone thing. I'm gonna use my resonance die, my call me MacGyver distinction,
Okay.
and I guess this would be craft.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's do that. Let's start with that, and then am I able to add a signature asset on at the end? Or are those like
Yeah, well, you can click on your signature
temporarily
asset,
used?
yeah.
Can I use, like, it doesn't use it up just by me using it?
Nope,
Then-
it is there with you forever because
Cool.
it is your
Okay,
signature
great.
asset.
Love that for us. Okay, so gonna do accounting. Okay, all right. How do I just click the word resonance?
Yeah, you should just be able to click the word resonance, and then you can click. Yeah,
Okay,
and it pops up a box, and
okay, so I'm going to use this one. Wait. Oh, do I just like? Oh, I'm so confused.
I'm so sorry. I mean, you can always
It's-
try to roll again.
I'm just gonna roll out here.
That's perfectly fine.
bones, these hips don't lie. Okay. All right. D10. A D8. A D6 for my signature asset, and then another D10 for the craft skill. Okay.
Yep.
Come on, tracker. Ooh, okay. So that is a 9 on one of the D10s, a 5. So I'm just taking the highest 2, right?
Yeah, you choose the highest 2 to add together, and one that's not one of those 2, you just tell me that size. Okay?
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I've got a 9 and a 5, which makes 14 as the
Okay,
highest 2.
awesome.
And one that I don't that's not
Added
the
together.
best.
Yeah.
Is going to be the 3 on the signature asset.
So, and that's a D6.
A D6,
So-
correct.
Yeah. So that means you will make a D6 asset called Tracker,
Yeah.
and it works for the rest of this scene.
Cool. So, in there, like almost as if like in rhythm with the opening and closing of these doors, awkwardly. I'm sure people are walking by and everything too. She's just. It looks kind of like the Animal Crossing animation for when you're crafting something. It's just like a bunch of hands moving and like weird clicking sounds until finally she's got a chain and it has just like a very strange, abstract. You're not quite sure what it was once made of, but it could be jewelry. And she holds it out proudly towards Gwen. If you're checking in, then this should do it.
I love the way you think.
Oh, okay. Wait, I just thought about this. So Gwen, you go in as you're going in for therapy, and this is occupational therapy. So I could pretend to be your boss, and that's how it works, right? The boss takes the person to the occupation.
Now, why don't
The
you just
occupational therapy.
why don't you just go into the therapy with me as like my homie who also needs therapy? Thoughts on that?
But also your boss.
Right.
You can do that, sure.
I'm occupational and you're therapy.
Okay.
Like a band.
Now, if that's how it works in your mind, my beautiful, lovely friend, then that's the way it'll be.
I mean, that's what they do in the movies. Someone brings you in, and we go in together, and then we're gonna have a sick ass fight.
I'd hope I don't have to fight. Maybe you could do all the fighting for me when the time comes.
Maybe. We'll talk it out.
Okay, yeah, we'll figure that out.
And then Senna, we can be like IT on the outside. Like we're here to check the internet. And we just walk around. And that way if they need anything, we're here.
That sounds actually perfect. Because I break very easily under pressure.
Flawless plan. I like this.
Okay. So the first 2 to approach will be the occupational therapist.
and therapy.
Okay. So you approach the welcome desk, and the lady has not adjusted, like not moved her head at all, has just been staring at you as you walked up and has continued to smile. Welcome, how can I help you?
Hey, you talk.
Yeah, I am so very depressed. And
About
I
our
need a
jobs.
change. About our jobs, yes.
About our jobs.
Okay, so you're here for occupational therapy?
Yeah.
That is
Right?
correct. I'm just kinda, like
that's
trying to get a read on her vibe. Can I roll for that? Like a
Heck yeah, you can all,
Cool.
I'm probably a notice check of some sort.
Okay.
Maybe with your social as your
social,
attribute.
and then
You have a
notice,
distinction,
Well,
what's called?
I'm gonna like Gwen.
and then
do
I have to
that.
roll one more thing.
Yeah, you get a distinction. Which distinction? I wanna. So I'm going to offer to you.
Mm-hmm.
I could see starving con artist as a bad thing in this sort of situation because your type of reading is always trying to find a mark, not trying to be,
Yeah.
So instead of a D8 from starving con artist, what about D4 and you get a free PowerPoint from it?
All right. Did I click that right?
You may have to click on the D8 and not the starving con artist, drop it to a D4, and then you can do the thing.
E4, click button. Okay. All right.
Make sure it has your things in the box, and
So
then
one of the starving comment. Okay, slay. Roll.
Okay.
4, 3, and a 5.
That's really good.
So I can add the 5 and the 4 and have the 3-bit thing?
Yeah,
Or-
that works.
Okay, cool.
So you have a 5 and a 4 is a 9,
Mm-hmm.
and a D10 effect. So I mean, that is really good effect. And with a 9, you will pass. And there is definitely something wrong about this person. It's like they're a bot. It's like they're robotic. But they are flesh. You are telling that this is a live person.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Miss name.
There is a name tag, and you will that you will notice, and it says Martha,
Martha.
and so just Martha,
Okay.
and she's just staring. Yes.
Have you partaken in said occupational therapy at all, or I don't know. I'm a little nervous about it. I'm just wondering what I'm gonna get into.
I specifically have not gone through this version of the occupational therapy. I have been working for Aegis Corp for a few years now.
Have you done any sort of therapy of sorts?
Occupational therapy?
Yes.
Like what?
I have been to many therapies of varying types.
Could you tell me about them?
We're
I don't know
nervous.
what I'm gonna expect in there.
Not all of us have really cool jobs like you.
At these sort of mutterings, her kind of like smile does crack a little bit, but then instantly goes back to being all smile and chipper. And I'm sorry. I can tell you that there is nothing wrong with this therapy. It is all good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love good. If good's good, then it's good.
Good's good, yeah.
Yeah. So where do we go to
Please, if you are going to do, I will need you to sign these forms, and she will pull from under the desk a couple of forms on clipboards. They have pins on the tablets themselves, and just kind of like hand them to you. And please have a seat over there, and there is chairs that you're not sure if they was there before, but now they are.
Oh. Can I sign it with a alias, just a fake name?
Sure.
I imagine I have a bunch of like fake IDs on me and crap.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna sign it under the name Sheila just in case you want it. I don't know.
Okay.
I will sign. I don't have fake IDs, but I'm not putting my actual name on there. It's gonna be Horatio Nelson.
Okay. Heck yeah.
And then gonna
We just sit over
down in the
there and we just
chairs.
wait. That's it.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I'll make sure that you get called for here soon. And she'll take the forms and put them to the side. And she stares out, looking towards the entryway. Does our other group want to approach?
We put a tracking device on someone's jewelry already, didn't we? Just double checking.
Yeah, I have the tracking device. Can I, as we're like going to go sit down, put it on like an earring that I'm wearing or something?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
You have dingling earrings.
Yeah.
I guess we have it already connected to some device that we have, right? Like you have one?
Inside the box, there's something that beeps. And Nell pulls it up and goes, "It's working."
Great. Was right, I was going to lose my sanity for a minute. Awesome.
So, the plan.
The plan.
The plan.
And also plan is definitely a thing we are saying.
IT.
Yeah?
What are you going to do?
I don't know, we're gonna check the Wi-Fi? Need to like double check the servers or something?
Yes, I do quality control, so I'm controlling the quality of that. And I have something inside of the box, just rummaging out. They look like if you go fast enough, they could look like IDs of something I would love to say. But if you look slow enough, it's definitely like a Blockbuster or something membership. It
Like
looks,
membership cards that are on lanyards.
yeah,
Lanyards?
they're on lanyards. So we just get to, we're gonna put that in. It's like, yeah, we're here to check the issue,
Yeah.
but you will probably want to do the talking. I've been told more than once that I stare strangely.
Yeah, I could see that.
I
could see that being a
don't want
problem.
to stare at them too strangely, but if they need to be stared at, I got it.
Okay, so we're gonna. Do we have like any costumes or anything? I think we're just gonna go in as is, and just be like trying to convince them that we're the IT department.
They already have the slightly disheveled, probably don't exactly know what their title is on payroll sort of look, but with just enough of that uncanny bit, could probably pass for anything that would be in those antisocial fields. So, you know, they're kind of just in that vibe, and they're like, you have the looks of the talking type. You should do that.
I mean, my social is a 6, so we'll figure it out as we go.
My socials, my social is a 6 as well.
We got this. We've so
Hey,
incredibly
that makes it
got
perfect
this.
for us to be the IT type folks.
I have a funny idea for when we actually get up there of how to sort of convince them to let us in. So we're just gonna head right on in and hope for the best, I think.
Let's do it. She has the box underneath her arm very officially.
Okay. So you approach the front desk, and the receptionist just stares completely at you, smiling as you approach.
Okay.
Nell stares back.
Senna is like kind of half on her phone, half not, like half here. And I would like take notice of her name badge, like, oh, Martha. Okay, good. We're with IT. We're here to check the Wi-Fi on the 4th floor. I heard we had some problems upstairs.
Oh, I haven't heard anything. Do you have the forms to prove that you're here for that?
Oh, I read this somewhere. I have a skill for this. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try for a mental no, and then spend a PP
Okay.
to kind of like bullshit my way to like say like, oh yeah, we've already submitted the forms. And I would just kind of like know what the forms look like, and just be able to kind of like cite verbatim what we're doing, what we're gonna look for, what we're gonna just kind of try to fix upstairs.
Let's do it. Okay.
All right. So my no and my mental are 10, and my skill here, my Wikipedia Game Master for my distinction is an 8. So I roll 2 10s and an 8.
Yep. 2 10s and an 8.
All right. Let's see here.
Yeah, 2 of them together, and choose one. The other one as your die.
Okay. So on my D10s, I got a 7 and a 5, and then my D8, I got another 7. So I'm guessing we're taking the better 2. 2 7s.
Yeah. So that's 14, and the effect was a D10 then? Was a right?
Yeah.
Okay. That is actually incredible. So you won't need to spend your PP to because your spend of PP was to re-roll something.
Right.
I believe.
Yeah.
So you won't need to do that, but you do kind of like list off essentially what is exactly on the form and what would need to be filled out on it, and just.
Oh yeah, the Wi-Fi resecuring form where we have to figure out, 1, specifically which router is the problem, 2, which one we're going to be looking at, 3, how long we're going to be spending up there. Yeah, we've already filled that out. We got that signed off and in triplicate and sent off right away. That was weeks ago.
Oh yeah, that sounds incorrect. Or no, correct. Yes. Huh.
What an amazing slip of the tongue. That sounds incorrect. Fuck you. Get out of here.
I'm so confused. Yeah. But I will say, Zena, you can go ahead and add onto your sheet an asset for the scene for credentials. Add a D10.
Hell yeah. I got credentials.
Maybe IT credentials would be more specific.
Yeah. A D10 IT credentials. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. So,
I don't know how to change the dice,
yeah,
so I just know it's a D10.
the elevators are just down the hall. You'll be able to go and to the basement first to go deal with the other IT and get your proper equipment and everything.
Okay.
So,
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
mhm.
I love how we immediately split up the party.
I mean, only halfways.
Hey,
It's fine.
we do what we gotta do.
Not all of us need occupational therapy.
This
Yeah,
is true.
I love my job.
Speaking of occupational therapy, the other two, you get called in to follow a person who looks very similar to the receptionist, though she has red hair instead of black.
Are you siblings or something? That's cool. Is
No,
family
it's-
business? Is this what they mean?
No.
Oh. Lower
just-
the glasses. Oh, okay.
It's all just work attire and everything that makes us look very similar.
I didn't say similar. I just meant related.
Yeah. But just follow me, please.
Okay. Let me put down the magazine I was reading upside down.
Is this where the therapy is happening? Like, is it starting now?
You will be
Oh,
taken
shit.
to the.
Is it already started?
Well,
I don't know.
it hasn't. We're walking towards the room. We're going to make sure that you don't have any stuff on you that will mess up with the equipment in there. There is a lot of magnetic rays that get pushed around in this therapy.
Huh?
Oh, interesting. So I thought that this was going to be like sitting down talking to someone with glasses on.
This is
Yeah.
occupational therapy.
Yeah. Is that
So
Where are
there's
the
not going to be
glasses?
someone with glasses on talking to us for like an hour. Well, like 53 minutes before shoving us out the door. It's not going to be like that.
We need to assess your aptitudes.
our
Okay.
attitude?
Your
I
aptitudes.
think I'm downright pleasant.
You seem wonderful.
Okay. Starting to think I should have looked over at that form that I signed earlier a little closer. Okay.
Would you like to read the pamphlet before we continue?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
pamphlet.
yeah,
Yes,
please.
absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah. Sure. We have a few minutes before the next group goes anyway. So here you are. And from her pockets, she pulls out a pamphlet and hands it to each of you.
Awesome. I'll take a look at that. I don't know.
A quick glance over the pamphlet is very much corporate, like marketing terms and nothing really digging into the meat or bones. It does talk about the steps of just there is an aptitude test, and then they kind of see where you're. They state that they have a little chat with you after the test to find out what your wants are and your needs, and then they will put you through training programs and then send you off to your dream jobs.
Now this is really lovely. Can I call my mom real quick?
You have 10 minutes before the next system or the next group goes. So yes.
Thank you.
Great.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step off to the side here, and I'll ring up Senna because
I'm gonna join them, calling them mom.
yeah,
Okay.
we're really close.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder, are
Um,
you?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Who wants to know?
Yeah, but I'll ring you guys up wherever you guys are.
Heading down the basement at this time.
I believe we might have. I mean, it's not hard to find a basement, I don't think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mom. I'm looking around to see if they're even listening. Are they listening? Yeah, the lady that was
Both
around.
of them, both the receptionist and the lady who came to grab you, are staring at you.
Ah, okay.
Smiling.
Hey, Mom. About to go into this session thing. Something about magic-y. Wait, what was the word that you used? I'm so sorry.
Magi magnetical.
Magi magnetic-y medical things, which is really cool. And there was a pamphlet, and I'm actually kind of nervous about it because I just
I mean,
trying to like hide from this.
Could I distract the secretary and the person?
How do you want to distract them? Of course you can. I just need to know how you're doing it.
I'm just gonna blab their ears off and just like, does the one that came out of the therapy room have a name tag as well?
Yeah, we'll say her name is Sarah.
Hey Sarah, and Martha, I had a question for you. I'm gonna walk over with the pamphlet, and it's like, so I was reading this, and again, holding it upside down on purpose now. I was reading this, and could I have you all help explain this really quick?
they could never make me hate you, Chewie.
Fantastic.
Can you go ahead and give me a roll of sorts? You don't really have trick. So
I have.
You do have
I have.
influence, though.
I have influence, and I saw it in a movie once.
Okay, yeah. So distinction, saw it in the movie. Probably using your social, or yeah.
How?
Click on the dice, and they should pop up in a box.
For which one do I click? The distinction or the social?
Well, you want to click the social one because that will be one of them, right?
Okay.
Then the distinction, I saw it in a movie one, is another one you will click. And then we said influence would be another one, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So you get one dice essentially from each of those.
I see.
And then when you have that, yeah. Oh,
Alright,
you had a lot of extra dice on there.
That looks like too many. Let me. I was maybe clicking too many buttons. Oh, I understand. It's all connecting. I've connected the dots.
You've connected? Okay. As long as one of us connected dots.
Okay, it's a 7, a 6, and a 1.
Okay. 7, a 6, and a 1. So the 7 and 6 can be added. You'll have a D4 effect die. So what is a 7 and 6? Or no, that's fine. 7 and 6, that's 13. That is good enough. They do seem to be slightly distracted by you, but their eyes are constantly looking over. So you just kind of like have to be a little louder to try and.
So like, yeah, I was looking at this, and then I was like trying to pull apart, and I'm actually gonna rip the pamphlet in half. I'm like, oh shit. Sorry. Was this your only pamphlet? I trained myself to read upside down, but when it's on thin enough paper, it actually kind of just like it goes right through it with my super cool eyes. I'm sorry. Do you have another pamphlet, or could you show me where you keep all your pamphlets?
Well, yeah. Here, have another pamphlet, and you are handed another one.
While grabbing it, I'm gonna rip that one in half too.
Oh, jeez. Oh, whoops.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I've been working out. Reading and lifting. You have to work your two strongest organs, your left and right traps,
Okay.
which are your
Yeah.
legs. I don't know.
Sure. That is not something that I am very aware of.
Oh, I could teach you. You know, cultural exchange. Is that how that works?
Jumping over to
Yeah.
So I'm on the phone.
Yeah. Hey, Mom. So there's some stuff going on with God damn it, what was the freaking word again?
Magi magnetic.
Magi magnetical crap. Can you ask or do you know anything about that? Can you ask Dell about that? I think that's kind of their shtick, maybe.
Yeah, I can. Why are you calling me mom? It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Look,
listen.
2 seconds, and I would like put the phone like down a little bit, like kind of put it on speaker, so like, well, maybe not on speaker. That'd be probably foolish, but.
Or if that it is, it's like you kind of have that. If that look goes over to Nell would probably just like get right up there, so like ears pressed with the phone in between,
Just like
in the
right?
bubble.
Okay, in my bubble, awesome. I would also like to look at my phone to see if I can figure out anything about it.
And
Let's see.
she's still there, like as the phone goes down, it's just on the back side of the phone.
Exactly. Just like, okay, great. Let's.
So what is it you're seeing?
Okay, so I'm not in there yet. They said something about magi magnetical aptitude testing that they might take my stuff off of me for. I'm kind of nervous. I'm worried that it's not something I can lie my way out of. I thought I was gonna go in there and talk to someone face to face and just be able to bullshit, but I can't. So
Oh, it's some sort of machine?
I think so. Like, do you know anything about that? Like,
I'm
Can
Googling
I-
it.
I just want to know what I could do to not have to deal with that.
Can I go into like my mind palace of all sorts of weird conspiracy stuff that she knows?
Yeah.
Or like get the vibe off the word?
You both, since you both are gonna attempt to like figure this out, just give me a relevant roll and all that sort of stuff, and I'm good with that.
All right, cool. We shall go once more with resonance. I guess this one has an aura, but it can be about like the word magi magnetical.
You know what? I accept that. You know, your focus on aura, kind of like this magi magnetic, is definitely the feeling of auras. So
Yeah, that seems my vibe. And then we're gonna go with, I guess, no. Like to see, like no or either cast. I mean, I like cast personally, but
I would rather no. That is more correct. If you was trying to cast a spell, I would definitely accept that. But
I know how to cast, so and magic cast. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So that's gonna be a D8 for no, a D10 for resonance, and then a D8 as well. So I'm gonna have to roll this D8 twice. Oh wait, no. Do I have another one? Good lord. What am I? It's like I play games or something a lot.
I never.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh, it couldn't be me. Okay, here we go. So that's 2 D8s and a D10.
Sounds about right.
Ooh, okay. So that's a 7 on a D8, a 5 on a D8, so and a 6. I would like to. The effect die is something where the cool thing happens on it, right?
Mm-hmm. The higher the effect die, the bigger the effect.
Okay, brilliant. So we're gonna do it so that the combo, my wombo combo for that one is gonna be resonance and no. So I'm gonna have an 11 for that, and then a 7 is going to be on my this one has an aura dice.
So that was a D8. Okay. You didn't roll any ones?
No ones.
Okay.
This time, thank goodness.
So, okay. And did you also want to do a no check? Because I will.
But that
jump
was a
on.
no check. That was put in there.
No. I'm sorry. I wanted to ask if Cena wanted to do a no check as well.
Yes, I do. I'm
Yeah.
gonna use my researcher distinction as well. I think it was just an extra 8. I'm literally just googling it. That's all I'm
Yep.
doing.
So the reason I'm doing this like this is I'm going to take both of your dices together to kind of like get a good vibe, so you'll be feeding off of each other to know maximum about it.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's do mental no and see how that works out for me. Okay, so on my D10s, I've got a 9 and a 7, and on my D8, I've got a 6.
Okay. So yeah, no, you definitely know that this is
Well, it's not
honestly
good.
sounding like a bunch of bull hockey. Definitely some amount of magical shenanigans must be going on if they're trying to take things. The issue is that those two terms don't marry together very well. They're just kind of trying to make it sound complicated.
Interesting.
The big thing here is that, or yeah, complicated. You're definitely getting a vibe that they're trying to make you part ways with anything that may have magical significance, good or bad jujus, or that might be potentially metal, that because maybe was money, and you kind of do believe they're taking things. So
All right, so back to the phone call.
mhm.
Okay, so it's bullshit. I think they might be scamming you to like give up all your like metal objects. So like this kind of also works perfectly for what we need to do. I think you're muted on the phone call. I can't hear you anymore.
Sorry, I got nervous. I muted myself. Right. Okay. So I don't have to worry about them like sucking my brain out of me in this machine.
Well, I didn't say that, but it definitely does sound like bullshit they're trying to do just to like take any like magical or metal items off of you.
Okay. Well, I guess that works for the earrings with the tracky thing on it. Oh, I shouldn't be saying that out loud. Look around.
Are they still distracted?
Oh, no.
When you say that out loud, they both look at you, and their smiles frown.
Oh no.
What's going
Mom,
on?
Mom, I might have fucked up, Mom.
Hey, what's happening, Tara? Marta?
It seems that you don't have the best intentions for being here.
What do you mean? I'm trying to read a pamphlet, and I'm sorry I keep ripping them. It's not that I don't have good intentions.
Can I try to like subtly because I know I put the tracky thing on the earrings and I said that out loud. Can I try and take the tracky thing off and put it on something else?
I mean, yeah.
Like I don't know what to do. I'm scared. Mom, I'm scared.
Mom, I'm scared.
Give me a sneak.
Okay.
That's let's see.
Can I fake it till I make it?
You sure can.
Thank goodness.
Hell yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, because that allows you to use your trick instead.
Yes. So I
Like, it's huge.
click social and then pants on fire
Mhm.
and then trick. My evil plan. That's not very good, I don't think.
I mean, it's not bad.
8, 4, and a 2. I forgot what dice those were. Did you see it?
So I did
It
see you
faded
got an
away
8,
so
a
fast.
4, and a 2. So if you was doing the most effect sort of thing, you would have a 12 with an effect die of D12, which is really good.
Okay, slay. I think Gwen has slipped up so many times in their life saying the wrong thing that they immediately just lock in. It's just like, oh, I gotta fix this.
Okay, so you totally beat them.
Sick.
That was a close one.
I'm gonna actually say that you beat them so well that not only do you like remove this, I'm gonna give you the option to place this maybe not even on yourself, but on them somehow.
Oh,
Because they fumbled hard.
Oh.
So
does that help what we're trying to do? If I put the trachea on them, but we're trying to find the, I guess it's kind of cool though.
I mean, I assume they're not going to be in the Magi, right?
Well, because if they're taking stuff off,
They're going
they're
to be
probably going where it's taking. Okay, yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm down with that. I think
okay.
what Gwen does, locks the fuck in real quick, takes the thing off, and then kind of like slinks her way over to where Chui is, where that little altercation is going off. Just like, oh, whew. Guys, I think we're just so distraught. We really need this therapy now, and like just kind of like just like clawing at the, like a big display of just like being distraught.
Oh, conversation with mom.
We have to go. My mom, she really just like she told me I just really have to do it. I was nervous at first, but it's time.
At first we were afraid.
And then trying to like get that thing on them.
Yeah, you'll be able to place that onto one of them, and I'm assuming you're going to try and walk away or something, or
no, I thought I was still going through the thing.
oh yeah,
Okay,
right.
cool.
I'm sorry.
No. I'd like, if it makes more sense that I just like do that, then I just dip.
Sorry, I guess my brain kind of like got itself tripped when you was saying something about your mom like being distraught. I was thought you was trying to like back away and be like, I have to go talk to him, like leave. So that was just me misunderstanding the situation.
No, yeah. If we're all still in the building, I think I want to keep going through with the like seeing what's on the inside of the thing.
Yeah, so you will definitely.
It might take my brain out, but it's okay.
It's fine.
They'll both sigh at the same time. Both the receptionist and the welcome member just kind of sigh. That's fine. We understand. Things can be tough. Please come to therapy.
Please.
Yeah, I'm trying to put the things back together. Yeah, totally. I'm just gonna leave it on the counter. It's someone else's problem. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I hope things are going good on the other end of things, because I'm so scared.
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
So we'll go ahead and jump on that side. It took so long, but you eventually get to the basement. That is one floor down.
Longest elevator ever, Jesus.
But yeah, no, you get down there, and there are directional arrows pointing towards IT. You also see a couple other arrows kind of pointing towards like a file room and other things.
Mm-hmm.
So you will notice as you kind of like walk down going towards the IT room, there are a lot of cameras on this floor, and they are moving with your movement.
Well, that's not cool.
I want to find the camera room.
yes.
Okay.
I want to see what they're doing.
Yeah, we can take a look for the camera room. Yeah, that sounds like actually a pretty good idea.
That seems like where their IT problems really are. Nods her head real big.
For sure. Yeah, well, we'll call it that. Let's take a look around here. Let's see if we can notice something.
Yeah.
So yeah, give me a good notice.
My notice is big. It's 12.
Oh, you may notice something.
Do I need to do anything else for this? Or just a
It
notice
is a
check?
skill roll.
Just
so,
notice.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, notice any distinctions you feel like would be relevant to looking around.
Not really.
Okay.
Apart from
Any of them
maybe-
that sounds like they may be negative as well.
Yeah. I got a 9 just on my dice in general,
On the
so
die,
I think
yeah.
I think I'll be okay.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, go ahead and also use your mental. So roll roll another d10 or whatever.
Okay.
So because we need a few dice.
Do I need to roll for this as well, or are we
Also
just
9.
is
You
Cinna-
can do 2 rolls. You can do 1 roll if you're trusting. Like, I'm okay doing either.
Well, I rolled the second 9 with my mental.
18. Okay. Yeah.
camera room?
Yeah, with an 18, and you were specifically trying to look for the camera room
Mm-hmm.
and everything. Yeah, right across the hall from the IT office is the security office.
Oh, good.
There is one guard standing out. I'm also going to say that as you're walking and through, and while everything is incredibly clean down here, you will find some hair, brown, just on the floor.
Hmm.
Seems odd.
That one of yours?
Nowhere near a trash can.
Okay, so are we talking hair like human length, like pet-ish? What?
It looks like human length.
Then
It
is it
looks
in
like-
clumps or is it like scattered
It is
around?
one
like,
clump. It is one clump. of
One
hair.
singular clump of hair.
Grody. That's gross.
I feel like Nell is going to peer at it a little closer.
Okay.
It just does. It sticks out.
hmm
Like a sore thumb, one might say.
Yeah. I'm not even going to make you roll for this. I'm going to say that you, with your weird association with Juju, you get bad Juju from this instantly.
Ugh. That's bad. She whispers and like gestures at it
You don't
and
say.
keeps looking. It's not supposed to be here. It doesn't want to be here.
It doesn't want to be here? What do you mean it doesn't
No.
want to be here?
Look at it. Do you
She's
not
looking.
sense it?
Oh, she's looking. She just sees hair.
Yeah, it just looks like hair.
Okay. So, just shaking that a little bit. See, this is a thing where is the guard standing right there? I feel like we need to get into the room first, and I feel like Nell wants to be eyes on the prize, but Nell's also really weird, and wants to know more information about it. But I think eyes on the prize to security. We can play with the hair later.
Right.
Okay. So there is a singular guard, and they are staring at you. They are not smiling. Their emotion seems non-existent.
Great. Cool. Awesome.
Nell like jostles the box that she has and it kind of just like puffs up and fiddles with her lanyard badge. It's what she's seen tough people do before when they have somewhere to be.
The guard seems unfazed.
We're here to resolve the issues in the security room.
You do have credentials.
Yes, we do.
Can I see them?
They are digital, and unfortunately, your Wi-Fi is having some significant issues, so we can't pull them up right now. However, once we go in there and we start getting the Wi-Fi connected and we get all of the things handled here, because it seems like this is the source of the problem from what we've been able to root right now, that then we're going to be able to show you our credentials immediately following our analysis. She stares uncomfortably.
That's impressive.
Okay. I do believe I was told by the receptionist to expect IT today, so sure, go on ahead.
Thank you. And just jostles in. Immediately has like a breathing moment of just like,
You good?
okay,
You gotta be good.
yeah, that's good. I did it. Oh, and then sets the box down and opens it as she looks around the room.
Good. Good.
Did I do it? Okay, all right.
Yeah, we're fine. Just
We should
Start.
see where the others are, primarily.
yeah, we're taking a look at the cameras.
Okay. You will see the others entering into a room. And there are security cameras that you can kind of angle to see into the room, but not any inside the room in particular. Though you will see a few different black leather chairs for individuals to sit on.
Oh.
The only two there are those two, and no one else. But as they go to sit into the chairs, you both will notice that the kind of room starts to glow a very red color.
Okay.
And the door on the outside locks, and so you two, the ones in the room, you will hear the door audibly lock as you sit.
Is that normal?
You are the only ones in the room now.
Huh.
Gwen is.
Sorry, I was muted. Hey, it's gonna happen again. They didn't take anything off of us.
They would remove. I'm sorry.
Okay.
They would have removed any. They would have removed your cell phone
Okay.
and jewelry, etc. And anything that may have emotional significance to you.
My money.
No, my wallet!
My wallet. No, my wallet.
My thing
It's
that I
empty.
like.
It's empty. You know what? That's fair.
It has like 3 different ID cards. All of them are fake. None of them are real. And no money is in it. My wallet. Anyways.
I love that. It's like just the wallet you're concerned about.
Well, it's the idea that it could have money in it. That's the shot.
And they don't want anyone to know that it doesn't
Yeah.
have money in it.
There's nothing more emotionally valuable than a dream.
Right? Exactly.
They took away my sunglasses and my little book that I was reading upside down.
Aw,
Just fucked up.
really is.
Yeah, do you think the
Okay.
magic stuff is happening yet? Or
I think so. The room has changed colors. It's not good.
can
That's
I
color.
like roll to feel something?
Anything.
Roll for vibes? I don't know.
Yeah, you can roll for anything.
Okay. I don't have any plans right now.
I could see a know, a notice, a cast as your relevant skills. Though, I mean, I don't actually think you have those. I don't have your sheet specifically pulled up.
I have a decent notice.
There you go.
There you go. And then I have to roll 2 other things, right?
Yeah, you get one attribute, which I could see mental here or resonance.
Mental. And I have to do
Any
distinction.
distinction.
Right?
You don't have to, but like, it would be really nice to be able to do so.
Okay. I think I'll do my pants on fire as a hinder.
Okay.
So I'm used to faking it and knowing things, but I have no idea what the hell is going on right now.
Mm-hmm. And maybe what you will say is just total bullshit.
Yeah.
That you're just used to spewing anyways. You know
I don't
what?
know.
That's great.
I don't know what's going on, but I think that's everything. 2, 5, 5.
Okay. So you can either do a 7 with a... Yeah, it seems like it did a 7 with an effect D10.
Okay,
So
that's fair.
I'll say that that's good enough to hit. Yeah, this is magical. And you actually have a very good feeling that this is what's causing the draining. I'm going to say you might have seen this on a job you did before. You know, we're going to say like maybe you did a job at like a zoo and they did very similar magic to calm the animals, but it kind of took away their joy.
I'm not an animal.
Despite all my rage, I am still just a...
Could I... Okay. Were there any animals that it didn't work very effectively on? From my memory?
I will say,
Or
yeah.
was it like, okay.
A lot of the ones that had a lot more personality, they had to work harder to get it to work.
Okay.
So we're fine.
So, essentially, if they was energetic and a little bit more wild.
I think we'll be okay. Because I don't want it to take me... I don't want it to do that. Hey, Chewy, I don't want it to do that.
What? Do what?
The magic's happening. It's happening currently,
Is
and I
it
think
bad
it's
magic?
draining us. Yeah. It's not. I mean, like,
Do
good
we
and
need to
bad
get-
is relative, but either way,
Do we need to get out of here?
maybe, or I think maybe we could just like hunker down and ride through it, and we'll be all right. I don't know why I'm southern right now, but
You're taking on a different persona.
Yeah,
so
my
So stressed out.
my thought is that if we like sit here and just like talk about moments that we like about our lives, maybe it will be able to like bypass. I don't know how well we can hunker down. I don't know.
Could we break stuff?
I mean, we could also break stuff, but then there's a chance that they come down here and they're mad at us for breaking stuff.
But they've already took the stuff where they need to go, right? And the smarter ones have the IT stuff. They know where it went, and maybe we could just... I kind of want to break something.
Okay. Why do you like breaking stuff, my friend?
Because I don't like the weird magic. If this is gonna make me feel weird, I already feel weird, but I don't want to feel weird. ¿Sabes?
You feel the effect of the magic already starting to phase you.
See, I'm starting to feel weird.
Okay. I don't know. I don't want you to break anything because I don't want them to come in with guns or something. And I don't have a gun on me. I'd feel much better if there were people with guns if I also had a gun. But I don't have a gun. They took my gun.
He is a gun.
Do you want to start throwing the chairs around? Do you want to...
Is there a TV on the wall?
Yeah, we'll say that there's a TV on the wall.
Yeet.
Okay.
Oh man.
Is there a place where I could see where the magic is coming from? Like, say there's a little satellite dish with a magic beam going vroom, 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 vroom.
I'm going to say your best guess, because of your association with movies and being kind of a movie nut, is that it has to deal with the lights. Because, they're changing the colors. So obviously that's the problem.
Okay, and then I want to look at Gwen's like, we could make it think it's not working too. Then I'm going to grab a TV off the wall and throw it at the light.
All right.
Yes. Give me a roll. Give me a fight.
A fight? Hell yeah.
Hell
Fight.
yeah.
I saw it in the movie once, clearly. And
Clearly.
physical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a 2, and a 4.
That's an amount. So best we could do would be like a 6 with one of your 2s being the effect die.
Let's see. It gave me. It said total. Oh no, I was doing the wrong one. Weird. It jumped. Yeah, let's do a 6.
Okay. So yeah, you smash it. Yeah. Yeah, so it's 6. You throw it up, breaking down. We'll say that the D12. Sorry, everyone. I'm kind of like moving out of frame as I'm looking at my other screen. You kind of smash into the light, and you tear down some of the ceiling around the light as well. And you kind of like see up, and there's like a office desk above. It's just kind of like now trying to slowly enter.
I'm feeling not joy. I'm feeling so much anger. This therapy must not be working.
Yeah.
Gwen, throw something.
The lights go out, and the magic effect stops.
Oh, awesome.
Jumping
darkness,
towards
I
the ones in
wait.
the security room. There is now a security alarm, like a silent alarm that has just gone off, given what is going on in that room.
Epic. Can I turn it off?
I would love to assist.
I mean, you know what? Yeah, I want you to still give me a roll to see how quickly you turn it off.
All right.
To see if someone notices that it goes on and then off, or if it was just a smooth sort of transition.
Would that be like a notice check for me? Because I'm really good at that.
Sure, yeah, I will accept a notice.
Hell yeah.
I could create a gadget.
Like gadgets. Big gadget fan.
Yeah, so what we could do, so do you want to like work together very quickly?
Yeah.
Is one of you kind of like rolls to create a asset that the other can use in the roll.
Ooh.
Sweet.
So I just need to know who's rolling first to do the asset creation.
I feel like I'm not the
Probably
creator.
the-
I'm not the creator. I'm the like
Yeah.
finder in this case.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll roll to create the asset.
Okay.
I'm going to use, I guess. Would this still be a resonance thing? Because I'm trying to do this very quickly using my cool brain powers, or mental.
I mean, I accept it.
All right, cool, great. So I'm gonna go resonance. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do call me MacGyver as
yeah.
my thing, and I'm gonna use a paper clip and a stick of gum. In there as my, I don't know what the blue one is, but there's that one. So then I'm gonna spend the 1 PowerPoint that I have, or plot point that I have, to create a D8 asset for the rest of the scene.
So you're just gonna spin the PowerPoint and create it, and now you're rolling to essentially see if you can increase it.
Yeah, I would love to see. Well, because it says spend a PowerPoint to create a D8 asset for the rest of the scene. So am I able just to roll this to see if I create it instead? Save
You
my
can
PowerPoint?
roll it to try to create it, and not spin the PowerPoint, or you can spin the PowerPoint, create it, and then you can roll to try to make it better. A D8 is still good.
D8
Like, that's
still
still-
good. I think I may do that and then hold on to that other thing for like, in case we need to do this again. Somehow. All right, so that, and then I'm gonna do craft as my D10, and then I'm gonna do resonance as my D10. Good. That's a D8 and a D10. Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait, can I use my lost and found for my box that has stuff in it that I've got with me too? So I'm gonna grab a D6 as well. Whew, okay. Okay. So I got an 8 on the D8 and then a 6 on the D10. So that is a total of 14. I'm so
14?
bad at math.
Cool.
All All right, 14. The D10 and the D6 also had 2s, so I guess whatever I'm picking is a 2. For my
That's
effect.
fine. You said a D8 and a D10. So I'm going to say that the D10 effect dice. So you're going to make it a D10 object. What is this object you made to help with this scenario?
I think that this is going to be something like, it is a, one of those key cards, right? So like, there's something like those key cards, and she's going to take a couple of different other objects that are in there. And is gonna just like run it across those, and then she's gonna lick it and then run it across them again. Then she's going to like make a little wave around of it in the air, blow on it like a Nintendo cartridge, and then hand it over to Cinna and says, "Stick this into the nearest card slot you can find."
Okay, I'm gonna see which one is the nearest card slot I can find and see if it's the right one then. So, just to confirm, I'm doing a D12 for my notice, a D10 for my my mental, and then what was the assets D dice?
It's a D10.
D10 also. Okay. Well.
And we'll go ahead and say that researcher can also be applied here, because I feel like a researcher might be very good at doing at least with turning on and off different things. So
Good point. So I'm rolling 4 dice here.
Yeah.
Whew. Let's take a look. Okay. Starting the biggest. D12 rolled an 11. Can't make this shit up.
Heck yeah.
Yay.
D10 number 1 is a 5. D10 number 2 is a 7. And then a 4 on my D8.
So you can do an 18 plus, what was the other dice that didn't get added? A D10 and a D8?
Yeah.
I think. So a 14 with a D8 or D10. Yeah, you make a very nice, or rather, you find the right slot to slide that key in.
Like immediately, almost, huh?
I'm gonna actually say the only place that it fits perfectly, and it's kind of weird, is actually the keypad, like where the key buttons are. You just put the card there, and it just fits, and some weird magic voodoo just apparently happens.
Wacky. But it works.
And
right?
Yeah, you turn everything off, you kind of like calm everything. The room that they are in unlocks, but you got a D10 and not a D12. And so that I'm going to take as there is, and you see it, there is a guard who seems a lot tougher than the other guards you've seen approaching that room. Your team has like 10 minutes to get, or 5 minutes to get out before,
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
See, I told you, it works fine. And the doors are unlocked now. Incredible, right?
Right. Should we go? Like,
We
should we
should go.
get out of here? We should get out of here, right?
Yeah.
I
We
really
should-
want my
Camera
phone in my
nods.
wallet.
Oh shit!
We're outside. It's just not.
The camera's nodding and like gesturing, like she's got the little joystick and is just like a get going.
Oh, I recognize those motions anywhere. We should go.
Okay. We have to get out of here. I miss my wallet.
I miss my book too. It's actually, it looks like I was reading it upside down. It's actually was just printed wrong.
Oh.
Huh.
That explains things.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually just a book full of movie scripts that I read all the time.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
That's swell.
Yeah.
Let's run away. Let's
Okay,
run away. Get out of the building,
Uh-huh.
hopefully. And I need my phone. I need my phone. I need my wallet. What's going on?
Oh, the tracking device. We need to double check on that really quick, don't we?
We need to check that.
Where-
Well, the IT people could get it, so it's just.
So as they're, I guess, are we hearing them having this conversation? It's like one of those
You know
awkward
what?
one-way.
I'm gonna say, because the Aegis Corp has a D10 security system, that is good enough to have some audio.
Nice.
Yeah. Any audio for us to talk back to them?
No.
Not that.
Okay,
Not
all
that
right.
cool.
Not
Okay.
that. That's
Yeah.
a D12 system.
I can send him a text. Like that's no big deal.
Oh yeah.
Well, we don't have our
Well,
phone.
Oh,
we
shit.
don't have their
Yeah, good
phone. You probably could push on like a speaker system, yes, but you can't localize it. It would be the entire building.
That would be bad.
Do
That would
it.
be bad. Yeah. That's
Do it.
not.
Do it.
But the temptation is always there.
Don't listen to me. I'm not here.
Just button. Get all the valuables out of the building and place them in the van of ours. Yeah, just so I think that she's got the device that she's created in her hand, and it's beeping, and it's like, I think it'll beep more when we get closer to where the stuff is.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
We should do that, and then hopefully they'll get out of there too.
Perfect. Let's. Yeah. I just pour a cup of coffee on the security system as we leave.
Okay, yeah, that'll definitely mess up things on their end. I will just need your role to figure out if you two, the IT people, can leave without being noticed. Because the other two are actually, I'm going to need them to also roll some form of stealth. But I just need one roll from both teams essentially.
Okay. So
To
a
try
stealth
and-
roll.
Yeah,
Let's take a
not
look
be
here.
noticed
Yeah.
by the security guards.
Hey,
Okay, so
what's
my
your
stealth's
stealth
not
look
great.
like? What's your sneak looking
I'm
like?
not very stealthy. I'm kind of
You're
like.
not very stealthy. Okay, yeah.
I'm like a 6. If I had to give it
Oh,
any
yeah.
kind of like number.
Yeah, me too.
But, I do have a funny idea if we get caught. But we're gonna stealth first.
We're gonna stealth. We're totally gonna stealth right out of this.
Totally, for sure. Oh, swell. 3 and a 1 on a D8 and a D6 respectively. Oh no.
Okay, so
Am
with
I
that,
able to roll?
you sure are. I am going to capitalize on that one though. I'm going to give you a PowerPoint. I'm going to create the complication that the guard that was outside the room is following you. So we'll call the complication followed.
So cool.
But you can go ahead and give me another stealth roll as well.
Okay.
Maybe
Alright,
you can get out of the way
like
or
click over
cause
here.
some sort of distraction. I don't know.
Hey. Okay. So that's a 6 on the D6 and a 2 on the D8.
And that's all you got. 6 and a 2, and yeah.
I mean, or could I add another D8 of this thing, or this one has an aura to see if I can find a place that gets us away from the guards?
Sure. Roll a D8. Roll that D8 to add and see if it increases numbers.
5 on that.
So 6 and a 5 would be 11. And
Yes.
what was the one dice value that rolled the 2?
That's a D8.
Okay. So I will say, through the skin of your teeth, you're able to quickly and efficiently pull both of you into what looks to just be a pretty good vibe room. And it's a we're gonna say it's a break room. And in the corner of the room is also the box that has all of the stuff. You found the Aegis Corp's lost and found.
Oh, that's awesome. Sick.
I love boxes of stuff.
That's like your one character trait.
It's what I would say it's a lot of character traits in a box, she says as she stacks that box on top of another box.
I imagine this your the box you brought in actually just fits the other box. Like it's just the lost and found.
Like
is
Harry Potter's bag.
There's
Love to see
some
it.
weird like enchantment, but storage enchantment you've done on the box to like
Yeah.
store more stuff.
And she's like, I'm like, ooh, nice stapler, and is just adding it in there as well.
It's now the
Half
time.
eaten bag
Let's
of
go.
chips? Heck yeah.
What is
so
this?
let me jump to the
Mountain
other
Dew
two.
Livewire from 2008? That's a relic.
Oh, that's a good movie. My dad likes that one.
All right. Yeah, sorry. She's got the box in a box.
Yeah. I will need some form of escape check of some skill to get out of the building.
Sure.
Well, no, this is for the other group. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
So I can either fake it till I make it to just use my trick for my snake, or
Okay. Well,
I can starving con artist. You go low, I go lower, to do something risky to double a beneficial die.
True.
And I wonder if I could do something risky that I don't know how stealthy Chewie is actually.
I'm not stealthy, but I am fast.
Okay. then maybe I could just fake it till I make it then.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if maybe I have to do something that'll help my friend and myself. But
not. Yeah. Okay, so
I'll fake it till I make it.
okay, so what is your goal here? Are you trying to like maybe get the closest guard and point them in a different direction, or like how are you faking it till you're making it?
Well, my thought was just like, I'm just gonna blend in. I'm gonna walk with confidence towards the exit, and it'll be fine. And if I
Okay,
look
sure.
confident enough, no one's gonna stop me.
Sure, go ahead. Give me that
is
roll.
my thought. Okay, cool.
So true. Meanwhile, me turning into Running Man because I have leg day is every day, which I could spend a plot point to double my move dice for a roll.
Heck yeah. So
Does
go
that
ahead and
work
give
to
me a
use
run
my-
as well then. So
Does it work to use my social and then pants on fire and then trick, right?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use my actual dice because they've been betraying me.
Ooh.
I think. Where does it go when it goes away? It fades away
It goes
so
to the
fast.
chat.
Okay, cool.
So you got a 9 and a 2, and then a 1 on the D8.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's an 11 with a D4 effect. So you seem like you're supposed to be in this hallway, which you're on the first floor. Makes sense. The issue is I'm going to capitalize on that 1.
Valid.
And you will get a PowerPoint. And I'm going to say that the guard I described earlier, this lady that's wearing a guard suit that's completely red, and you see a sniper on her back, and she looks directly at you. You have the distinction found.
Could I change my running away to instead saving my friend?
Sure.
I would still like to run. Instead, it's just going to be tackling this person.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. That's a choice.
That is a
There's a
choice. Go
sniper.
ahead.
If I'm right there, they can't hit me.
Yeah.
I love it. You're gonna definitely surprise them out of nowhere being so
Playmakers make
fast.
Plays. Playmakers
Yeah.
make plays.
Could I still use leg day is everything
Yes.
for this?
100%.
Love to see it.
I mean, if I'm using almost the same roll, I rolled a 9, a 4, and a 3, and my move dice is doubled.
Okay. I believe that just means you get to roll essentially your move dice twice, is what we was saying. So your move was your move
D8.
dice is what value? A D8. So go ahead and roll me another D8. And so you pick 2 of those.
That's so that my 3 D8 rolls is a 6, a 4, and a 3, and
6, a
then
4, and a 3.
my physical is a 9.
Okay, so 6 and a 9 is 15. That means you get to use a D8 for effect. And so I'm going to say that they have the condition knocked down.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna also say that the team kind of comes together at this moment.
Oh, hey.
Because they're going to activate one of their special powers.
Oh no, they're trap cards.
As they take damage, like you tackle them so good, their body kind of breaks a little bit,
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. That's what I'm here
and
for.
they start to slowly transform into a werewolf-like figure, increased sized. Their jaws kind of like go unhinged and big, and you also see like kind of silhouetted like human heads on their shoulders, and they are now looking at you hungry.
Don't like that.
Hey, just you think
How
you're
does
so
he
big,
look?
huh? I say, looking up.
And yeah, you all will see this.
And I'm one hand behind me, just moving. Run.
Yep. Okay, me twice.
Yeah. She's running, but also like staring. So it's like as they're running, they're just completely slack jawed, just like it looks so different than it did in my dreams.
Also,
There's
for
lots to
those who've
unpack
seen the
there.
hair clump, this is where that hair came from.
That makes sense.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, clearly, yes. So werewolf, that's what I expected. I would like to fight the werewolf.
Mono and mono. Okay.
Chewie probably has not fought worse, but they think they fought worse.
So they will go ahead and I'm going to actually say that their transformation is going to be like their full sort of action, as kind of like they are in pain as they're doing their bones. You hear their bones breaking as they're transforming, but they're also cheat coding and gaining a lot of muscle mass.
Bastard. How dare you?
I would like to invoke that I don't have any plot points. So I want to like just look at them and I'm just gonna be like getting into a fight stance and kind of like bouncing on their legs, like I'm gonna try to punch at like their joints in their legs so they fall down, so they can't run.
Yeah.
Which is definitely, I saw this in the movie once when you try to kick someone's leg out.
Mm-hmm. And they did take that complication earlier from you tackling them, and I'm going to say that will assist. So you'll have an extra D8 on this roll.
Oh yeah, clearly going to use fight.
Clearly.
And then physical. So let me get that D12 since my dice were nice to me. So an extra D8. That is, what the fuck? Is that even legal?
I don't know. Was that a bunch of ones? Am I hearing a bunch of
No,
ones?
actually,
okay.
so my D8s were 8 and a 6. My physical was a 9, and then my fight was a 6.
Okay, so that is 8. You said 8, 6, and 9.
And
so
then
you can. Okay, so 8 and a 9 is your two highest. That's 17.
Yeah.
With your fight was a 6, so that means it's a D, and your fight is a D12, so that means you did a D12. You know what? Perfect end. You get them, not only knock them, but they're on their butt, but their head hits the back of a wall, and they pass out.
More like werewolf as I walk away.
And you're able to just kind of like walk away.
Well, that was a plan that shouldn't have worked, but totally did, and I'm glad that it did.
Yeah.
It was foretold.
I will say you are still being followed and whatnot. Like there is a pursuit going on with the other guards, and so you like run, get into your van, bringing the stuff. Everyone gets kind of like kind of in there, and you start driving off, and you'll see like the werewolf back up and is chasing after you all.
Ooh.
But right before you start to get close to the treehouse, Lucky, who didn't show up for the job, pops up in his car and hits them, crashing through the window himself and taking out the team.
Well, that's lucky.
It's our lucky
And
day.
that
yeah?
is where we will end the section.
Yay!
Guys, did we do the job? Like, did we do what we came there to do?
I think it would be really serendipitous if the necklace was in the little lost and found box.
Yes, I think so. Give me just a minute. And she just sticks her arm down even further, almost like she's like holding it and like half crawling into the box. And then
I really think we can
I got
capitalize
it.
off of that now.
I got it. And then she's going to sniff it to see if it smells like the picture.
No, it definitely does not. It smells like a strawberry aura.
Aw.
Huh. That's sweet.
It definitely is. What a game. What a chaotic little game for chaotic little gremlins this has been.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much chaos. I loved it every single second.
Folks, thank you all very, very much for watching us play Cortex Prime today. This has been an absolute blast from start to finish. Kyle, major props to you. Thank you very, very much for hopping in and DMing this. We'll have you start off our sign-offs here. Where can we find more of you?
I exist in a bunch of different places, mostly on Discords, and you can also find me on like Blue Sky, etc. Normally as Technomancer Kyle, though some places I'm also known as YF Techno. But yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for DMing for us. And Dusty, where can we find more of you?
Yeah, you can find me online in most places at Dust E Hill with the letter E in there. I am a player and co-producer for Goblins and Gays. You can see our new series, Tyrants of the Dark Star. If you like gothic horror, Bloodborne, with just like the most queer drama that I think puts Bridgerton to shame. I am never seen Bridgerton, but I've heard people talk about it, and so also check out Bring Your Own Mech. We're near the end of season 2, which is our own mech, and check out my games. I write silly genre games like Trans Vampire Cowboys, Lesbian Werewolf Crime Fighters, Dracula Owes You Money. If those are evoking something in you, then I think I'm doing something right. You can find those at From Dust to Dice at itch.io. And yeah,
We've played a couple of those here on Game Master Monday, and let me tell you, lots of fun games in Dusty's repertoire. Can't recommend them enough. Mare, where can we find more of you?
Hello there, my name is Mare. You can find me all over the internet at ohhellomere. I am a drama and history teacher by day and a TTRPG player by night. So I love telling stories of all kinds and of all kinds of people. So you can find me all over the internet on a handful of different channels. Over on Help Action Needed, I was a part of Castleton. I've been a part of other Game Master Monday fun times. Over on Crit Hit Chronicles, where we just did Kobold Con, where it was Oops All Kobolds, and I now want to play more Kobolds, honestly. So and I'm over a cast member on the Old Ways podcast with Children of the Periphery. So I'm all over, and I plan to keep doing that.
And we plan to keep having you on the show on occasion as well. So thank you very much for stopping in for Cortex Prime today. And Tanlynn, where can we find more of you?
Hello, I'm Tanlynn. You can find me on 5 Jams in a Trench Coat. We're an actual play podcast. Pretty slay. We just wrapped up 3rd season that I DM'd as what were we playing? D&D 5e. Oh my goodness. And we also have like a new series that's, I think, first episode was posted today. We're ambassadors for Magic the Gathering Tarkir, so we have like a cool little series going on that's going to be in world. That's GM'd by Adam. And I also do art, Gremlin Frog Art, FROGGART on everything, and that's all I do. I like to do it.
Might we add the crit award-winning 5 GMs in a trench coat?
Oh, yes,
dust off
yes.
your shoulder a little bit there.
Yeah, you know.
And big friends of the show, of course. And last but not least, I am Jenny. I help keep the lights on around here at Game Master Monday. Certainly help by working with the streaming side of things, and work as a player in a lot of our upcoming shows. I also run and operate the custom-built system known as Fire Emblem Fallen Kingdom over on Red Echo Games. We try to upload at least, once or twice a week. If we don't have a main session releasing, we at least still have little clip shows and support point conversations pop up every now and then, just like a real Fire Emblem game would for your old Nintendo DS or GBA. A lot of fun. Come check us out. But apart from that, I've got nothing else for you. Thank you very much for joining us here today. Oh, also, there's one other thing. I don't think we really talked about it too much, but I am going to be running not a D&D, but a Game Master Monday mini-series here on the channel soon, known as Sherwood Kill the Round Table. You ever wanted to see Robin Hood and King Arthur duke it out? That's just kind of the general vibe of that series. So if you like just a silly fun time of weird British myths and old stories and news stories, then come check that out. That'll be dropping very, very soon. But apart from that, now I have nothing else for you. Grant had to remind me of that one. So thank you very much, Grant, in the chat for keeping me on my A game there. And we will see you guys... Oh, next Monday, is it? That's sooner than I thought it was. Jesus. Whew.
Super soon.
Super soon. But yeah, apart from that, then can I finally say we'll see him next time? Alrighty, well, we'll see you guys all next time. Thank you all for stopping in. Have a wonderful night.
Bye-bye.